guys, hi, it's your girl Sisanda Gondwane. I'm sorry guys for looking this crusty. Please forgive me. I was actually about to sleep when actually something hit me. I want to tell you guys about how dating an older man almost destroyed my future, my career, my everything. I almost drowned, you know. But I thank God that I'm still here today and I can actually talk about it, meaning I have healed. So I want to talk about it so that anyone who's going through the same thing, teenagers, they can know that they can still get out of those kind of relationships if one is in that kind of relationship, and also how we need to heal from childhood traumas. So I dated a 26-year-old man when I was 16 years old. He was like my first ever real boyfriend. He was not my virgin breaker. He was just my first real boyfriend though, because I used to see him every day, uh, you know, because even if I wasn't going to sleep over by his place, but he would come by and just check up on me and say good night, kiss, bye. And yes, I was sleeping over already at the age of 16 years, which is not a good thing. Which is not a good thing. I was being like "Wah, nyonyo bini kutibo, wah, ba, pa, kwa, shwile." So yeah, guys, I dated this man, and he's my baby daddy, by the way, for around about 4 years. But on the third day, I fell pregnant. No, I didn't for 3 years, and then I fell pregnant on the third day. So when I told him I was pregnant, he was like, okay. I'm like, okay, what do you mean, okay? It's like, okay. And then he called me again, probably about 2 days later. He was like, I should abort. And I had already thought about abortion as well, ne? But I was like, what if this is my one and only child, ne? A lot of things were going through my mind back then, a lot of emotions all at once. I didn't know what to do, and also there were people telling me to do this, to do that. So and I was still young, so I didn't know what to do. I was not focused at school because of him. Like he verbally abused me, that guy. He was controlling and he abused me emotionally, verbally, because his comments sometimes I would actually like, you say you love me, but you have the nerve to say those kind of things to a person you say you love. So some things we don't really realize that it's actually abuse when they're happening. Then you realize it a bit later that no, man, this, I didn't deserve this. This is not how someone who loves you should actually treat you, ne? So guys, I healed from that, ne? But I'm just trying to warn people who are in those kind of relationships that if you are in that kind of relationship and you think there's no way out, there is actually a way out. And also, please forgive me, this video might be a bit longer. There is a way out. You can find a way out. And also, dating older men is really, it's hectic, guys. It's hectic because those people are manipulative. They are older than you. You cannot really do or say whatever you wanna say. You say something, they give you that look, and now you're scared. Like, yo, what are you going to do? It's like they're your parents, ne? When it's your parents, you want to say something, but you can't because they are your parents. You respect them. So dating an older person is more of the respect you give them isn't respect you give your partner. It is the kind of respect that you give to your parent, of which that is not good. Because I believe when you're in love, the respect you give someone you love is irrespective of ndiyakuthanda ne, but this is wrong. This is not supposed to happen. This is how things should be done. But when you're with an older person, you cannot just say anything because they will tell you that I am older, so I know better, all those things. And then now you will keep quiet because you're respecting an older person, of which that's wrong. So what I would like to tell teenagers is that stick to boys your age, because older people will destroy your life. They will destroy you. They will destroy your future. Because I fell pregnant and he ran for his life. He was nowhere to be found. And he got married two years, I think. Yeah, he got married 2 years later, after I had a baby. And the person he got married to was actually in the picture throughout the entire relationship. So basically we were in a conference or some sort of meeting, because it was not only just the two of us, there were actually other girls that he was cheating with. So dating older men, man, it's really a drag. And they put you down every chance they get. They try to make you feel bad for wanting to live your life as a teenager. You can't go out with your friends, you can't have male friends. Everywhere you go they have to know, every minute it's calls wherever you are. Like, it's actually tiring. It's tiring and it's annoying and it's not nice. um so please, date boys your age. And also, date when dating boys your age, do not sleep with the person when you don't want to. Do not feel pressured into having sex, because I feel like I've never talked to anyone about this. I've never actually realized that. At something at the back of my mind, I knew that no, man, Yazi, when you think about it, when I broke my virginity, I didn't plan this. It's something that just happened. And when you think of those things, like now, you feel like you were raped. I know it sounds some type of way, but think about it. How many of you have actually planned to break your virginity? How many of you? I'm sure less than 50% of you plan to break your virginity as young girls. I broke my virginity at the age of 14 years, and it wasn't planned. We were just talking, chilling like we used to, and then all of a sudden is touching me, and I loved him. I really loved him. All of a sudden he's touching me, and obviously now I felt like if I don't do this, he's gonna leave. It all just happened fast, man. It really happened fast. So when you think about it now, that's why indeed you actually feel like you were raped, because you didn't consent to this, and you were like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Those mm-ums young girls give when they don't want something. But then there's this person on, like, baby, ndizokwenza kancinci and stuff. Not. I mean, those things are childhood traumas that we think we're okay with how everything happened. But now that we're older, when you think about it, like, nah, man, this is not how I planned to break my virginity. I wanted to talk to the person and be sure that this is what I want, but the exact opposite just happened. He just took it away. He didn't ask. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm not gonna mention your name, but I know you'll probably watch this. I'm not saying you raped me, but it felt like rape back then, because you didn't ask me. I didn't consent to it. It just happened, and those are enough for one to stop, ne? But even back then, boys were not aware what rape actually is. Um, than than now, because times change. We evolve, ne? So now people are more aware of what rape is than back then. We didn't know anything back then. And also, you know when guys used to touch us back then, they used to touch or spank our asses, and you'd be like, nah, man, we'd really get annoyed by those things, and then everyone would just think that, no, you're acting up. Spanking, it's just spanking, it's nothing. Actually, do not even. I'm a person, like, now I feel bad. I think there's a part of me that still needs to heal, because I don't even want a man petting me. Even if you pet me, you want to ask something, can you just say, sorry, sissy, do not pet me? I become very, very, very angry. I've never been raped before, but the minute that someone just touches me without my consent, I become very angry. If you want a hug, can you ask for a hug? Especially if you're someone I'm not used to. Do not just jump and hug me. I'm a hugger. But if I don't know you, don't just jump in when you see me with your friends or something, when you give your friends a hug and then assume that now I also want a hug, and then nah, you can ask me or just shake my hand. So I think a part of me still needs to heal from those childhood traumas, because I think it's a trauma lando, guys. Uba, when you think about it, Nyanba, I didn't want things to happen this way. But I think Walando Yoba, the fact that I allowed him to touch me, and when I said he didn't stop, I allowed to touch him. I let him touch me further or whatever. Please don't mind my t-shirts. It's t-shirt I sleep with. That thing, Yoba. I allowed him to touch me. You know, I it's like I didn't fight him or anything. I hope you get what I'm saying, guys. I hope you get what I'm saying. There's a lot that and that triggers you as a person. You might be scrolling down, checking your news feeds, and then a post you will just take you back way back, and then you're like, no man, actually, hey, I actually needed I actually I think I actually needed to see this so that I can deal with it, because you know those things you think you've dealt with, but then something triggers you and then you're not okay. Like even now, I was just sitting in my room, excuse me, watching a movie, and then it just, I don't know what triggered it. I really don't. Something just clicked on my mind like, no man, there's things like this, you understand? So basically, guys, there's a lot that we need to heal from. If you feel you need to see a therapist about something, please do, because people get depressed over the tiniest things, something you could have talked to someone about, ne? So if you feel like there's no one you can talk to, you can always go see a therapist on your own. You can always book yourself. If you cannot book for yourself, you can ask your parents, or if you have parents that are not understanding, go to the clinic, research about how to go about for counseling, free counseling and everything, because I think us 90s kids, 90s, 80s, there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot that we went through that we haven't healed from, and we think we've healed, but then those tiniest things just triggers those moments. So basically that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I hope I made sense in this video. I really do. So please, guys, seek help. Seek help. Talk to friends. If you have problems, talk to your friends. Find some, even if it's not a friend, a stranger. Find someone you can talk to, because sometimes, as I've said in the video before, sometimes it's easier to talk to strangers than people you know. So if you can't find, or if you don't trust anyone around you, please do talk to someone, because depression, it's real and it's dangerous, and our parents are taking it so lightly. So please get yourself the help you need. And also, guys, please do comment. Also, questions are allowed on the comment sections. I will answer ngendlela engicinga uba fanele uba ndazi ngayo. As I've said before, I don't know everything. Now I still need to be taught some things. So here we are going to interact. You can leave a question on the comment section and I will answer as possibly trustworthy as I can, because I'm not a person who even likes lying. I don't lie. And the whole point of me posting these videos is for people to see that you are not alone. You are not alone. There's many of us who go through these things. So when I talk to someone, seek help and know that you are not alone. Sikhona nathi. Do not see suicide as your only option. Suicide is not an option. Yes, I know pain is different and we react differently to pain, and we're allowed to do that. But please, 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 please talk to someone. Heal, heal, heal. We really need to heal. Otherwise, these things are going to destroy our future relationships. Because even myself, after my baby daddy, I find it hard to date. I really find it hard to date. Like, for example, now I don't have a boyfriend. I'm single, and I've been single for the longest time because each and every relationship I try to get in. Okay, some are not my fault, but some I see I that I'm actually the problem in some, but some I it's not something that I want as a person. But sometimes I realize it later on that actually no, man, I want to be in control. I'm controlling. I don't want to be controlled by a man any longer because I've been controlled by a man before. And now I don't want to be controlled by a man. And sometimes you know that it's not controlling, but it's just how people want to be treated in a relationship, of which now I have a way that I want to be treated in a relationship. So we really need to heal from such things so that we can have healthy relationships in the future. So please leave those comments under the comment section. Questions are allowed. We can interact. You can also give me advices on what to do. You can also help me. And also, please do like, unlike, and do not forget to subscribe. Otherwise, it's been good, guys. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's actually a lot that I have lined up for you, but I'm not going to post every day. But please do stay tuned for the content, for the upcoming content, because wow, it's about to get real out here.